Hi, my name is Logan Parker, and today I will be discussing gambling and casinos in Kentucky. When a lot of people think of gambling, they think of maybe sports betting, and casinos, they think of playing blackjack, things like that. But I'm here to tell you, or I'm here to talk about today that I'm strongly for gambling and making it legal in Kentucky for a multitude of reasons. And although I would not gamble personally if I was of age, I don't think that I would definitely not be against it to become legal, because there's a lot of other outside factors that don't involve each individual person that I think benefits our state and would benefit the economy as a whole. Talking about the economy, it boosts the economy by creating jobs and building casinos and when employing those casinos. And so I think that's something that's really important, is to always try to boost our economy, always try to get more money to our government so they can do hopefully good things with it. But creating more jobs is something that I think that every person strives to see when they talk about the government of our state, and that's something this is something that can create those jobs, whether it's a construction worker or it's somebody that just works at a casino or at a sports betting place, something like that. It just creates another opportunity for people of Kentucky to get another job. Casinos also pay taxes, special taxes for casinos, which provides, once again, more revenue for our government. And so there's just another example of how our government can benefit from making it legal. It's just something that I think that's very important to look into, looking outside of maybe the ethical side of it and looking more into the benefits of it. It also attracts tourism, which in turn can help a local economy. So if Lexington or Louisville builds this this really big casino place, and this big sports betting bar or something like that, it attracts a lot of people from each side of the state and from the states surrounding it that maybe don't have it legal. There's plenty of people today that will go to Tennessee to bet on sports games, and they come right back over the line to Kentucky, and it's not illegal, but it just attracts more tourism to wherever they go. And so I think that us as Kentuckians should try to strive to do those things to build our economy a little more. Legalizing gambling also allows it for it to be legalized, to be regulated. I think I compare it kind of to Prohibition, where in the 20s and 30s we didn't make alcohol, we banned alcohol, and it got completely out of control. Crime went up by a large amount because they were trying to sneak it around, and technically that was a crime. And so it created a lot of violence then. And I think that even now, when you have to sweep it under the rug, it makes it a little bit more crude, and it's not good for our society for people to be trying to do that. And it's something that can be easily controlled if we would make it legal. And it's also legal in other states, and like I said, plenty of people cross state lines to bet on sports games anyways, so why not make it legal here and just help benefit our economy? Some counterclaims that people like to bring up in this ethical issue would be that gambling addiction can ruin lives, and that's very true. If you are addicted to gambling, you can ruin your financial life, and eventually the rest of your life will fall apart, because you'll have to lose your house and your car, and then eventually you lose your family. And but I also think back to talking about alcohol earlier. Alcohol addictions also ruin people's lives, but we don't get angry at alcohol for alcohol addictions. We get angry at the people that have them. And so I think that's something also important to remember, is that it's not on the gambling for people that have that addiction. It also brings more opportunity for crime, like I said earlier. When it's not legal, it can be regulated, and it's definitely more dangerous. And legalizing gambling can lead to the downfall of other small businesses, and that's very true, but so can any other business that's ever established anywhere. Big supermarket chains like Walmart, things like that, Amazon, we don't dislike those, but they definitely hurt local businesses. Kind of just the concluding thoughts, gambling and casinos aren't an ethical problem for multiple reasons. While they can look bad and lead to bad things on the outside, they provide multiple jobs in multiple different industries. It also attracts tourism, helping provide even more money for the government. It's just something that people enjoy, that they like to do, that they enjoy, and it's definitely something that I think that Kentucky should look into legalizing.